Time now for a full look at our Thursday forecast. For that, let's head over to Sharon, who's standing by with more. Good morning, Sharon.
Well, good morning, Paulo. You know, we're still in those dog days of summer. The very hot, sticky weather is with us. And today that heat index is going to get near 110 degrees. That's why the National Weather Service issued a heat advisory until 5 o'clock this afternoon. And you can see it's only for part of the viewing area where we're expecting that 110 degree reading, but it does include from Corpus Christi inland of San Patricio, Nueces, and Clayburgh counties. So we know it's hot, we know it's sticky, and you need to take care if you're going to be working outdoors today. As we see the temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s right now, that wind is still fairly light, but pumping in that moisture from the Gulf, and that's going to give us that very sweltering heat this afternoon. The wind does pick up today up to 17 miles an hour by the time we get into 5 o'clock, so a nice breeze blowing this afternoon from the southeast, and that breeze will cause the result of that will be slightly choppy bays today, but there's lots of sunshine in today's forecast, no rain, and we're looking at a 2 to 3 foot sea. So if you're heading out fishing, you just got to deal with that heat and all that sunshine. High temperatures today then near 100 inland, George West 102, Beeville 100 today, Robstown getting close to the triple digits, 96 Corpus Christi, and 91 at Port A today, 99 Kingsville. But there's that heat index we were talking about. So yeah, it's going to be very difficult for our bodies to stay cool in this kind of weather, because by the time we get into lunchtime, we're already seeing those anywhere from 100 to 105, and by the time we get into the peak heating of the day, a lot of 110s on here, and that's going to be an issue for this afternoon. So dealing with the heat, humidity, nothing unusual for this time of year. May get, though, a little bit of rain and slight relief from the heat next week. You see the surface boundary here? That's eventually going to be driven south by the upper level winds. Let me show you the change in that. First of all, we know that it's been dry. Our high pressure ridges cause subsidence or sinking air, and you can see the brownish colors here indicating a very dry atmosphere, so no rain. But the moisture building in the Gulf is eventually going to work its way in here. Starting late in the weekend, that'll continue to increase, and early next week as we see this weather pattern change a little bit. The high pressure ridge here, notice it starts to push back to the west. Watch this trough of low pressure to the north in the upper air. That's going to dig to the south. Now this is Saturday. We still have the high pressure with us, still hot and very sticky. But next week you can see that trough of low pressure here is forecast to dig south. The upper level winds, now they're coming in more from the north, and that's going to drive that surface boundary closer to us. At the same time, we get these little disturbances coming through. What does that mean? It means we could pick up some rain next week, and we could use it. It's been awfully dry, and you can see in the rain forecast the chances go from just isolated Sunday, but we could be dealing with scattered showers and storms by next Tuesday. So we are going to continue to watch that for next week. There are no tropical systems to affect us at this time, but we are going to see a lot of heat and humidity through the weekend, and then a better chance of rain, and temperatures coming down slightly next week.